In this practice, we will apply area and path reinforcement to a slab. We will also add reinforcement to a wall and fabric reinforcement. Open Structural Reinforcement RVT file from the Practice Files folder. In the Structural Plans 00 Ground Floor view, change the visual styles to Hidden Line. Select the structural floor by clicking on the edge. You can use Tab to cycle through the elements. In the View control bar, expand Temporary Hide Isolate and select Isolate Element. This makes it easier for you to work specifically with the slab outline only. In the Modify Floor Tabs Reinforcement panel, click Area Reinforcement and select the floor. In Properties, under Layers, clear the bottom major direction and the bottom minor direction parameters. In the Modify Create Reinforcement Boundary tab, Draw panel, click Pick Lines. In the Options bar, click Lock. This ensures that if the floor slab is modified, the boundary of the area reinforcement will update to match. Select the outside edges of the slab and the outline of the elevator and the stairwell. To quickly select the outlines, hover over one line and press Tab so that all of the connected lines highlight. Verify that the magenta sketch lines do not overlap, do not have any gaps, and any form of closed loop on the outside and around each opening. In the Modify Create Reinforcement Boundary tab, Draw panel, click Major Direction and select a horizontal line. In the Modify panel, click Finish Edit Mode. The area reinforcement symbol and tag displays. In the View control, expand Temporary Hide Isolate and select Reset Temporary Hide Isolate. Select the area reinforcement and in Properties, next to View Visibility State, click Edit. In the Rebar Element View Visibility State dialog box, for Structural Plan 00 Ground Floor, select View Unobscured. Click OK. Press Escape so that the area reinforcement is not selected. Then highlight the elements. Each rebar displays individually. Select one of the rebar elements and review its properties. Most of the parameters are automatically assigned by the area reinforcement element, but you can change the schedule mark and view visibility state. Select the entire reinforcement element. Edit View Visibility States and clear the View Unobscured for the Structural Plan 00 Ground Floor view and click OK. The view displays just the outline. Open the Sections Wall Sections Typical Foundation Wall Section view. The area reinforcement displays in the section. The rebar and area reinforcement elements can be selected separately. Let's save the project. Switch back to the Structural Plan 00 Ground Floor view with only the floor displaying. In the Structural tab Reinforcement panel, click Path and select the floor. In Properties, set the additional offset to 1.5 and the primary bar Shape to Rebar Shape 1. Ensure that the alternating bar is toggled off. Using the tools in the Draw panel, draw a single line path along the north wall. Flip the path reinforcement if needed, so that it is set to the inside. In the Mode panel, click Finish Edit Mode. Open the Sections, Wall Sections, Typical Foundation Wall Section view. The path reinforcement displays in this section. Let's save the project. In the Typical Foundation Wall Section view, select the wall. Open the Elevations Building Elevation North view and zoom in on the selected foundation wall. Do not isolate the elements because you'll need to see the other elements to draw the correct boundary. In the Modify Walls tab Reinforcement panel, click Area. Draw the boundary between the piers excluding the slab and set the major direction to the vertical sketch line to the left. Remember that there cannot be any gaps or overlapping lines. In Properties, ensure that both the interior and exterior major and minor spacings is set to 1 foot. In the Mode panel, click Finish Edit Mode. The new area reinforcement is added. Let's save the project. Open Elevations Building Elevation West view. Zoom into the lower right corner of the building and select the wall. In the Modify Walls tab reinforcement panel, click Fabric Area. If prompted, do not load the structural fabric reinforcement symbol or tags by clicking No. Use the rectangle draw tool to draw the boundary. Select all of the checkboxes so that the ending edges are set up. Click Finish Edit Mode. The fabric sheets display. You can now modify the fabric sheet origins to change the fit if needed. Select the same wall. And in Modify Walls tab reinforcement panel, click Fabric Sheet. Add individual fabric sheets to the wall area to the right of the previous fabric area reinforcement. Open a 3D view and rotate it to display the area where the fabric reinforcement is added. Select the fabric sheet and area. And in Properties, click Edit next to the Visibility States. Select View Unobscured for the 3D view you are currently in. Change the level of the detail to fine in the View control bar. Let's save and close the project.